Welcome back to the Curse of Strahd, gentlemen. Last time in the Curse of Strahd, as the party is exploring the dreaded Amber Temple, the source of all darkness in the world, at least supernatural. The party was battling one of the guardians of the temple, its corrupted golems, an Amber Golem, to be precise. This and once beatific angelic guardian um, has been twisted to have features of a devil. And guys, there was an intervention by a certain man who seemed unkempt and insane, but had quite the spell arsenal. Um, and he kind of like brought you guys into his little hideout in a little abandoned lecture hall. Where you guys could see on the wall scenes of like wizards trying to building this temple and starting in order like to contain the evils within. It seems not all has been not well, and through Duncan and Honorum, knowledge of the history and wizardly arts. Recognize this man as the fabled Mordenkainen, the essentially more or less the Albert Einstein of wizardry, the greatest mind of the generation, and completely and utterly insane. You guys heard quite a while back that he came to Barovia seeking to match his skill to versus Strahd and find ancient knowledge in this powerful land, only to unfortunately be responsible for a major loss of life in the village of Little Barovia, where he um, essentially had the men there come and help him storm the castle. Unfortunately, it seems he blames himself for it, um, and really not dealing well with his defeat by Strahd's hand. It seems that he himself conjured a major illusion of Strahd, kept calling him a failure and berating him. Thankfully, very own Honorin dispelled the illusion, uh, which seemed to have stabilized him somewhat enough that the party could ask some question in a lecturely setting. Um, Having had your questions answered, he found at least enough sanity to explain to you that he traded a peace of mind for peace of mind, and it's downstairs with them that lives downstairs, the dark ones downstairs. And he was able to enchant you guys with a spell of his making, one that would essentially render you invisible to the amber golems of the temple. And seems to generally set the. It was a little bit unclear, not certain which defenses or not. It seems definitely the Amber Golems, and you also conversed with a skeleton guardian who conversed with you as if you were supposed to be there. Um, but you guys do know this will be broken if you make an attack or cast a spell, same as invisibility rules. And you guys managed to also find a way that leads to a staircase. After sacrificing some blood to a statue, an amber statue of one of the three major wizards who built this place in this order. Let's see. Shop Priscilla, which should be a long moment now. But for now, let's dive back in. Before we go downstairs, you guys can feel that the darkness there is much deeper and more insidious than your regular darkness. In fact, let me see who's in the lead. I'm going to make this another bit. Fisk, you recognize this darkness as the same one that you usually use in your shadow spells in the land, or at least very similar. This is Shadowfell stuff, like raw. If there's any preparation at all, or any sort of question or investigation anybody would like to do, let me know now. Or not. If not, I'll have you guys go downstairs.
I think we're ready.
Certainly so. Just ensure. For some reason, as soon as I pasted you guys into all of the tokens kind of bounced around and disappeared. So let me try again. There we go. That worked. I believe the order was Fisk. We will kind of bring it to the front along with Priscilla. We have Honorim and Duncan towards the back. Ferris towards the middle. Soon towards the front with Fisk and Priscilla. And Talmadgen, you were there sort of in the middle. So
Is anyone else staring at the amber doors?
Yeah, that's his holding page for now.
Yeah, it's just a holding page. I'm just making sure that the effect that's supposed to be in motion is in motion. Right. Those of you with dark vision find that it's being severely, quite severely limited. Those of you who are using a source of light, as you enter this incredible darkness, like your light begins to dim, and only the dim light remains. It seems this darkness abhors light. Okay. Should be no light sources at the moment. Let's test it out. It's good.
Here we go.
It is the darkness here is deep and oppressive. It almost makes it hard to breathe. You feel your chests tighten, and strange whispers in the dark seem to beckon, caressing the back corners of your mind, that lizard place that hasn't been ridden yet by evolution, halls of the darkness of the dawn we know.
How wounded are you?
Well, I'm looking pretty messed up. I'm not on death's door, but I'm hurt.
Take care of that.
Say again?
Perhaps we should take care of that before we go on.
Take a look and see. Wow.
I can, if anybody else is hurt, do one of the Aura Vitalities and do a quick, huge mass heal on everyone.
Remember,
I could use it.
Well,
But no, that's right.
It'll break the.
I'm fine for now.
Does anybody have a potion?
I don't. I'm out.
I've got one. Check the magic. Check the bag.
Hey, Talmadgen, hypothetically, if I was to turn you into some type of a combat animal, if we get into trouble for some extra health, do you have any preferences? We always wanted to be a unicorn or something?
I'll yell it out at the time if I want that.
Okay.
Just hear me say
I won't do it without
he
consent.
knows I can set up shit in advance.
Well, I'll try, but it's...
Sure.
I won't polymorph without consent unless it's a life-threatening situation.
Consent matters. We have 2 potions of healing in the bag, so yeah, I'll use one
Take
of
'em.
those.
Take 'em.
I'll use one for now. What is the potion of healing for us?
Alrighty, as the darkness continues past your eyesight, and you find it difficult to even breathe. You can tell, those of you with sharper hearings can tell that there is a bit of a space between you and the floor ahead. It seems that it has collapsed into some manner of terribly dark abyss. Fisk, you are being party scout more or less, like you're the first to reach it, and you can feel like the ground kind of suddenly like crumbling. You can feel the air pressure changing when you're stepping ahead.
When I'm stepping here, it feels like it's going to give out.
It feels like there is a space, an open space in the floor in front of you.
Got it. Seeing the floor over here.
To yourself, yeah.
I'll direct everybody that way and kind of skirt along the edge. And just quietly tell everybody, stay on that side of the wall.
I'll listen dutifully.
If I listen more intently, do I hear anything coming up from that hole?
Give me perception check, please. Seven. Yes, we do. You can hear a voice. You don't initially, like for a moment, like you don't recognize because it's impossible, but then you do. It's your own voice calling out to you. You are in danger. Come back. You should not be here.
I'll check in with Zahavi. I'll ask him if he hears it.
Okay. I hear nothing.
Okay.
But as you advance, the voices become stronger. Stop! Stop! This make me an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence save?
Yep, just like you did. 13. Fisk, you see something in the darkness. It's your own face, contorted in fear, shriveled with hunger and starvation, peering at you out of the abyss. It reaches out a hand. Help! Help me! Help us!
Start backing up.
Flaws. Ah, no! And then recedes into the darkness. And you can see like tentacles kind of like wrap around its head. And for a moment, you feel those same tentacles around you, like pressing on your face. Before it stops.
Just look at the others. Kind of shake my head out. Point to the hole. Stay away. And then I'll listen at the door.
Alright. Give me a perception check. You know what? In fact, don't You don't need to. I'm gonna say that you can hear what sounds like a chant coming from inside. It doesn't sound, like especially or particularly evil chant as far as you can tell, but you do not understand the language. In fact, it sounds kind of pleasant, almost like the kind of song you would hear in a prayer.
I look at the other magic users in the party and back away from the door. Say, chanting.
I'm pretty sure you've heard the name the morning.
Zahabiel recognize the chant?
I hear nothing.
Tarmagin's going to take a listen at this door.
Imogen, you also hear. In fact, anybody who's standing like close to the wall or door can hear it.
Anything in here ring a bell?
Give me a religion check. It kind of reminds you of the prayer you would have heard at the Church of Saint Andral
Right.
back in Vallaki. Duncan and Honorim, you guys also hear that prayer, but there is something a little bit off about it. Like every fourth word or so sounds like it's being spoken in reverse.
I look in the norm. Does that sound right to you?
It sounds approximately 75% right. But the 25% sounds like it's being spoken backwards.
Are they trying to invert something sacred?
It would be out of my league. Where's the cleric? Oh, guess we don't have one. Paladin.
What?
You're the closest we have to a religious person. Rogue.
Well, I already told you what I know, which is built. You have the same thing you're hearing.
What language is it in common, DM?
It is not in common, but it is in a language that you would recognize, Duncan, as being some variant of ancient Zaruvi, perhaps. It does sound like some kind of profane prayer, but to the Morning Lord, but asking him to give of his essence for the freedom of those trapped here.
I'm gonna relay that and look straight at Harm. We don't want them releasing whatever's in here. I don't know what it would be, but that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Something needs to be smited.
Fiscal tug on Tarm's jacket and point down below. Another door.
All right. Seeing that, I just kind of.
Now, before we go further,
Yeah.
this black pieces that Tarm and I are standing up against, is that part of the hole? Or is there
That's
floor there?
part of the hole. That's that's abyss down there.
Just,
This is the
immediately puts his arm out and stops Tarm.
Yeah. Like you hear like rocks clatter down from the edge.
Oh, okay. I see that. So that's not floor there. That's just open below.
Yes.
Correct.
Oh, but it's like it's only 5 feet across, right?
It's about 5 feet across. Yes.
Just looks back to the others. Just kind of shrugs.
Yeah. Tarman is going to take a running leap across this chasm.
All right. Tom?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not saying you can't. And I'm a fat ass
Okay.
too. Absolutely. Fat asses unite. Tomogen, as you go and you take a leap across, shadowy tentacles snap out of the abyss and to grab at you. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. All right.
14. Unfortunately, that's not sufficient. You guys see as Tom is. Well, bleh. Fuck. Sorry, drop my mouse. Joe, just close up. You guys see as Tom is wrapped in black tentacles and gets pulled into the abyss from in the middle of his jump.
As he's falling, can I have tried to reach out and pull him? I'm right
Give
there.
me a dexterity check. I will give me a dexterity check.
Okay. I think my saves and checks are the same.
No, it's let's call it sleight of hand. So, okay. So what? Hold on.
Oh.
That's a 1. But let's
Yep.
add your proficiency to it. What's your proficiency?
5.
If you
You do have a bardic inspiration.
are you proficient with sleight of hand?
I'm not proficient with sleight of hand.
Okay. In that case, you do have bardic inspiration or a fate point or anything you'd like to achieve to use with this.
Yeah, I'll burn a fate point for it.
All right. Mark it down. That's a natural. In that case, that natural 1 becomes a natural 20. And you manage to, like, you see those tentacles fly out to grab Tomogen, and quick as a flash, like, you guys see like a bit of a gold, like you actually have to call on Zahaviel's power on this, and you guys see like several gold red wings materialize out of Fisk's back, and Fisk just and Tom, you are snatched from midair, and you guys see like those black tentacles kind of like grab where Tomogen was a second ago in the air before retreating into the dark.
I look at
That's
Tarn.
pleasant.
I say, let me try. And Fisk basically dematerializes from where he is and rematerializes in front of the door.
Fisk, give me a wisdom check with proficiency. Actually, no proficiency, never mind. Sorry, just a wisdom check. Let's call it the wisdom saving throw. Yeah. 7.
Cool.
Okay. Fisk, would you like to use any inspiration, fate points, or bardic inspirations that you may have remaining?
I'll roll the damn bardic. Where is that? That's over here. D10. That's a 10.
That's a 10. Unfortunately, Fisk, that's insufficient. As you try to push into that place, like through your shadowy powers, you find the darkness here is hungry for you and greedily welcomes you. It greedily welcomes you into its maw as you willingly step into it. Thankfully, you are able to stop, like, thanks to Zahaviel's presence, which he rolled for you here. You are able to prevent yourself from being devoured by the darkness, but you do take a little bit of damage. Fisk, you take 11 points of necrotic damage, and you guys see, like, on his clothing and such, like there's just like these trails of blackened slime and burns, and for a moment, like, and your eyes are golden when you reappear. And then it comes down.
I can try the same thing Fisk just tried.
I
You guys
wouldn't.
really want to get over there.
Let's not go crazy yet.
That only solves the issue of one of us getting over, not all of us.
See why we can't. I just kind of stop and settle my mind and reach out. I'm missing a little while.
Or we could just go in the door right here. I don't know, part of me thinks that we have to go through the door.
Fisk is just gonna go over and sit by Varys.
I'm kind of not too close to the edge, but I'm at the edge, kneeling on the ground, so I'm not like teetering over the edge or anything. And I just reach out with my mind and try and hear anything beyond us.
Alright. Certainly. As you reach out with your mind, trying to hear whatever could be here beside yourself. This never really happened before, but it feels like you can feel these several lights. Maybe not lights, but colors in the darkness of your mind. They're beautiful. You can't truly describe them. And you can feel that all of them open to your broader. Each of them inviting you to speak with them.
Kind of look back at everybody. I'm like, well, they seem anxious to hear from us. A little too anxious, but anxious. I just kind of listen. I mean, do I get any surface thoughts from it? Because that's,
It's hard to understand exactly what it is that you're getting. Would you like to attempt to concentrate on one? For the purposes of this, I will give you colors. Identify them by green, red, blue, yellow.
I immediately break it. I stop. I immediately break away from it. I do not pursue it.
Alright. You retrieve from the mental connection, but you have that nasty feeling that it's like when you take off a suit after, like when you have lint on a suit and you just can't get that lint off. You kind of get that feeling, except the lint is on your brain. Not sure if this is just a feeling that you have. After all, the helmet's supposed to protect you from that.
Yeah. I kind of relay this specifically to honor him. And I tell Fisk, I'm like, and there's 4 of them, I think. Something. Active minds. Very eager.
Eager? You're eager for what?
They wanted to talk to me. That's unnerving.
We think they're trapped.
Or they are a
Twisted.
trap, but yes.
Twisted and turned. No benefit
guys-
to us.
Yeah. I think any deal here, the house wins. Even I don't want to make a deal in here. I go up to the door. I'm like, shall we?
Let's go.
Looking at.
Wasting our time here.
I kind of hold on to the symbol, the holy symbol. Kind of have it at the ready. Kind of says a little prayer, and standing to the side, he goes to see if the door is locked. If it's not, he's just gonna just barely open it as quietly as possible.
Right. Now, let's see. So, it's a couple of things in the house exactly. Okay. So you tried the door. Let me see. It is not. It is not locked.
Okay. It's one of those ginormous amber doors.
It is an amber door, and when you touch it, there is writing on it.
Huh.
Initially the writing, just to make it clear, the writing wasn't there, and then it appeared. See the
Okay.
writing kind of shift between letters, and then. Which language would you say Talmadge is most comfortable with? Common, Elvish, something else?
Just common, yeah.
Common. It switches to common. It says Driz Lash.
Thrizlash. Just kind of say that aloud, and then I just, the tiniest bit, push the door open.
All right.
Do we recognize that word? Rizlash?
Give me a religion check. No. But it definitely sounds like some kind of fearful entity. But you do not recognize it.
Is it all of us or just Duncan?
If you would like honor him, you may roll as well, and anybody who else would like. You also.
Try. Maybe I ran into this cult or something somewhere.
Then.
Oop, that should have been regular, but still, not that great.
14.
All like shit now, boys. Well, he does good rolls later, I think.
Yep. Unfortunately, none of you recognize the name Drizlash.
All right.
It sounds vaguely drowish. Maybe.
Maybe no.
It's like you guys recall that the first peoples of this place were the
Yes.
Dusk Elves, and they do sort of look a little bit like Drow,
There's some commonality in there somewhere.
perhaps in the naming.
Vasilla doesn't.
conventions.
Vasilla would know that.
What's that? Sorry.
Vasilla. Does Vasilla know that language?
Priscilla probably wouldn't. She's not exactly of a studious background. Neither is Bassoon.
Someone obviously got lazy spelling drizzly eyelashes. Sorry if that was mid inhale there.
Bless you, bless you. Smulla, smulla. Grandma used to say that when we would cough.
You're
What?
hearing my cough?
Yeah, we hear somebody cough. Okay. So, just to make it clear, are you guys opening the door? What's going on?
I'm not, but someone is.
Priscilla will move closer.
Priscilla, open the door.
Alright, if Tom gives me the room. Smulla, smulla.
Hold on. Hold on.
Need to take
Ah.
5, Chris?
No, I'm good. I'm good now.
Okay. Tom, will you move aside to let
Yep, Tom will.
Priscilla open?
Termal, since he's there and he's quick, we've got evasion. I'll open the door.
Okay, so you do want to open the door.
Yeah, I
Okay.
do open it.
Inside, you see 3 glowing amber crystals. It looks like
Crystals.
a massive block of solid amber, 8.5 feet tall, about 5 feet wide, and 5 feet thick. Inside the block are slivers of what seems to be a hole in the universe. That's what your brain is telling you you're looking at. the absence of matter, the absence of anything. You don't know what it is, but you know it is powerful. All of you can immediately taste power there. When you enter, orange light begins to pour from the amber crystals. You do not get a sense that it is harmful. Get a bit of a feeling. The closest thing to it would be stepping into the house of a powerful old king.
I step in and just kind of step to the side so the others can join me.
Certainly. No traps spring or no creatures spill out of the nooks and crannies to attack you.
None of this looks in any way familiar to me. This doesn't seem like anything I've run across before.
In this room, the sound of a heartbeat seems to be heard inside the crystals. Those of you guys, somebody's having some kind of music playing. Sorry.
Oh, it's coming up on the speakers. Sorry.
It's a dark place. Then the guys hear like one of the amber what the things are. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Take a closer look at these crystals.
The
Bassoon, get in here.
sorry, trying to find my token. Thank you. So Priscilla. Won't get in. No closes.
We have rooms here. I think the Amber Temple, based on my studies of Zerovia, did the Amber Temple ever come up in those studies? Would I know anything about this place?
Let me think.
Even if it's just general, like, did it exist in the Zerovian studies, or is this something that's strictly Barovia?
This is something that is pretty strictly Barovia, I think. From what you would know from your background, this would probably be that. However, you could give me a history check to see what you can, like, you know, maybe like there was some side note or footnote or something. Because being here, you have seen quite a few. You know, like earlier I was describing them last session that on the walls you saw like all these murals of like what seemed to be three wizards working together to build this place and you know, construct it.
Cool. So then I would say I would be relaying this, that like I've never, you know, to the group. I've never heard of this in my studies beforehand. It must have been built by somebody strictly that was here. And I'm thinking specifically what these dark matter crystals, the dark crystals might be, if that 17 would give me any of that.
17, nothing too specific. You remember, like, you know, like there's the mural talk, like, seems to show wizards you know, coming and working together. You do remember, like even Strahd in Barovia is like already considered ancient history, and you do recall something about wizards coming to Barovia in ancient times, like to what was known back then as, before it was called Barovia, it was called the Valley Kingdoms. And you remember that it used to be a place of great interest to wizards and such like, and as a result was always kind of a bloody place. That's all you got.
And I would just look, Norum, it's on you, mage. I don't have much about. This is out of my depths.
Take a closer look at the northernmost crystal.
Alrighty. Get the most distinct, strange feeling that these crystals are at once connected, and this greenish light kind of fills the room from within. Honoring, very soundly, you hear a voice, telepathic link formed in the mind. Greetings, seeker of knowledge. It is good to find another mind after so long. Only you hear this, Honor. The hero. I can taste it on you. Grim and functional, like a blade. I am called Fikri. And I believe we can help each other.
As this comes into my mind, I'm repeating it aloud.
An honest man, I approve.
And sorry, did he say his name?
Fikris.
Does it ring a bell?
Yeah. You know that this is like an ancient title that certain entities would give themselves or earn if they were believed to be particularly powerful. Some even used it as the name. You saw that the name of the font was Drizlash. The mind feels with the imagery of webs and spiders. But these ones, instead of like looking at you hungrily or like monstrously, they give you a sense of calm, as if the web can protect you.
And what are you looking for?
Friend.
A friend or a tool?
Not a tool. I would not ask someone as intelligent as yourself to be a tool for someone like me. After all, I was once one such as you. Great wizard. After secrets, after knowledge. I was trapped here unfairly. But that does not matter. All I want is to give you peace of myself. It will strengthen you. It will not affect your heart in any way. I just want to get out of here. It isn't freedom what all creatures desire.
Who trapped you here? And why?
The dark powers of Barovia. I came here seeking power, knowledge, and I found it. I grew to rival the gods. One, the horror of spiders, the particular offense to the direction my abilities were granted me, and so a trap for me. I was almost a demigod, and now I'm here.
And what if your two friends? This one and the one and I nod to both the other gems. What's their story?
They do not speak with them. They are other members of the Dark Powers. Entities that have been trapped in this temple. There are many in here. Savnak found Yog, Zadras, Fekari, Saiken, Darkamides, Kira, Nogana, Seriak, Yergas, Rinalan, Shamiamure, Dalvernar, Delban, Tarhak, and he, who I will not name, the damned bat, the devourer. There were more of us before. He's been absorbing them for years through his vassal. Strahd.
And where do Kazamazot's lie?
Speaking not his name.
Names hold no power.
You are mistaken. You are smarter than this, Honorable. Names hold all power. Chasms, when the bat's name is spoken, he knows, he hears, he sees.
I'm sure
So
he.
too does his vessel.
They already know we're here, no doubt. And how would we set you free? If we were to choose that.
Accept my gift.
That's it.
That's it.
Well, I'm going to think of that, and I'm going to go talk to your friends and see what is going on over there. He'll be back.
A wise man knows to do so. Alright. Oh, goddammit. Sorry, they're not supposed to all be the same color. My apologies. Oop, oop. There we go.
Actually, while Norm's talking, I'm gonna say to the group, everyone, if these emit some kind of magic, standing right in between all of them might be dangerous. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it might be worth hugging a wall here.
Soon as waste any time in listening to you.
Does anyone want to speak with the next?
These goddamn snakes. No offense, Xavier. Alright, as you attempt to speak with the next, hear another one. Another one. Finally. Found the time to speak to little old me. It's this voice is also one that seems to grate on your senses. I am Dalvar Nar, at your service. No doubt that liar Dreslash told you some sort of lie about how he does not belong. Well, he does, just the same as any of us. I'm speaking to you now in a way that I hope you can comprehend.
I do. And I'm surmising that you as well have been captured here or held against your will, and are something to offer me, and
Oh,
or just-
indeed, your mind swims above the rest of them like a beacon. And everyone here can feel it. You deserve the power that we can give you, and much, much more. I believe you already know what kind. I believe if you spoke to Dreslash, he's already offered you his gift. Mine is much, much, much better. I'm hungry. I wish to be free.
does the name Dalvinar ring a bell?
Give me a religion check.
Anyone? Because I'm saying this aloud, so.
We have 13, 11, 16, and 20. Yeah. Fist, like Zahaviel, is. By the way, Fisk, I will say, you try to feel for Zahaviel. It feels like there's. Like there's a barrier in your head between you and him. While standing in this chamber, you cannot contact him. He doesn't seem to be able to contact you. Let me see. Varys. Trying to think about how to. Varys, you. Yes, you do recall something about a name of Dalvar Nar. You remember how your grandfather was telling a story about an old war buddy who was fighting a cult dedicated to receiving eternal life by reincarnating into one's descendant, essentially haunting your own descendant, and then like taking over a particularly weak-willed one every 8 to the power of 8 generations, 8 years after you die, 80 years after you die, and it seems that the central entity there was Dalvar Nar. It was very clear that they failed. But that's where the name kind of comes to. This entity seems to have power over life and death.
Okay, I'll relay that information. I guess I kind of would have come up here a little bit and relay that information to the team. and can kill you or save you.
And what trapped you here? How did you manage to fall in the same trap that's your friend did?
I came here to feed on the power of this ley line of souls. Three impudent mortal wizards used these powerful artifacts they constructed from the power of these ley lines to trap me and the rest. Using powers of the divine as well.
One common thing is they all agreed to it. Don't agree to a damn thing while you're in here.
Oh, tell your paladin friend this. I wish him no harm. In fact, after all these years, after these eons of years, all I wish for is to be free. I don't even ask anything in return, really. Just let me give you. I have powers of life and death. The shadow of death hangs over you. Your vitality is the lowest. All of your friends. The Dark Lord is unhappy, I'm sure, with your presence here. No rules. No conditions. Just take it.
You've given me
the
something
house.
to think upon. Hold that thought. I'll be back.
Yeah, let's throw an insight check. Can we hear him, Dim, or is it just a person talking?
It's just a
Can I
person
hear him?
talking. I mean, if anybody else wants to
Oh,
talk,
okay, yeah.
so free to. At the moment, it's only Honorin who is near Neil, who said he's approaching and contacting these entities.
Do we want to just move on from here? Well, we can't, because there was no way over that pit. Did we pass a turn? Can we backtrack, or do we have to deal with this?
Honorin, another mortal. Let me guess. Yes. Oh, I'm an evil thing, or whatever. But let me guess. You carry out for our gifts, only to succeed in your little mission. I can sense you, and I have nothing I can give you, Honorin. I am a maker of kings. I don't deal with paltry mages who think themselves my betters. Go, deal with one of the others. You are simply the most unfabulous person I've ever met.
I'll make a pouty face. I'll turn and walk away. Someone else?
Hey,
So, to recap,
Duncan, you actually get a thing on. Hey, you, come here.
is it coming from any particular one?
From the southern one.
I look at Tarm, and I'm like, don't... Oh, he's not even listening. I'll look at the group. I'm not going to agree to anything. I'm just going to speak, and then we'll discuss it as a
Hey,
group.
okay, listen. everyone else around you, perhaps maybe that half-orc maybe, and perhaps that, let's see,
right?
perhaps that half-elf as well, are basically a waste of space. But here's the deal. You have the makings of a king. I can taste it. I am called Xanthras.
Sorry, DM, but I'm barely hearing you right now.
I am called Xanthras. I am known as the Maker of Kings. And I can make you a much, much, much more effective bard. You could be the king of lawmen. Haven't you ever felt that in your old age, you're starting to slow down, starting to stutter, stumble over your words, starting to forget facts? You can see the boredom in those who speak to you, especially the young. They never have any patience. I can make all that go away. I can make you the best. Because
What would you
I'm
make me
saying,
the king of?
potential of anything you want, baby.
So you, do you know that this place already has a ruler, yes?
Oh, him. I mean, yeah, I suppose he's pretty good. But it's not like he really talks to any of us. He only talks to the bat.
He only talks to who?
The bat.
And where's the bat?
I'm not going to tell you that. I don't want to die. Well, you know what I mean. I can't really die, but I don't want to be devoured next. Currently,
You can make me a king, but you're afraid. It sounds like. Can I insight check just to see if is the bat really a thing? Is he afraid of the bat? Why is he not talking about this bat?
Yeah, go ahead.
2 nat 1s in a row.
You do know that bats can often carry rabies. Perhaps it's afraid of that.
Do you remember how long it's been since you were in here? What year?
Probably 1,000, maybe 1,000 more years. How the hell would I know? There's no passage of time. Doesn't mean anything for something like me. Even the way you hear me isn't really what I'm saying. It's just how your mind is interpreting the notions I'm transmitting to it. Simply
And if
something
you-
more familiar to you.
And if I wasn't going to take your deal, whose deal should I take besides yours?
Really? You're really going to a shop and asking the shop owner, "Hey, what shop should I patronize other than yours? Instead of yours, in fact."
An honest shopkeeper would tell me.
A loser will tell you. Yes. I can make you the best.
On the other side.
I can enhance your force of personality
Thank
to
you.
unheard of heights.
Okay, give me 1
I
minute.
can make you
1 minute.
irresistible.
1 minute. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't really understand what he's offering me. Or what the cost would be. Nothing
There's
comes for
literally
free.
no conditions aside from accepting the gift.
There's always a condition.
Ugh.
The house always wins.
You think yourself so peevy.
I think we should discuss it out here.
Okay.
What the? Yeah, my roll 20 just crashed.
If you exit along
I'm
the
following.
cabins,
I'm just following them outside. Yeah.
door closes, and after a little while, you guys hear chanting again.
Evil to the core. Those things should not be trifled with. Better left alone, in my view.
We agree on that.
As Tomagen,
Absolutely.
Tomagen, as you said, the house always wins, and I completely agree with you in this case.
Ugh.
Now, the question is, how do we proceed?
Door closed now.
The door is closed but isn't locked.
I closed it.
Drizlash still come up on it?
Are you touching it?
Yeah, the same way that we opened the door before. I'm gonna.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then when you touch the door, the name Drizlash appears, and then followed by that, the other two.
The other two.
Drizlash, Xantras, and
Okay. First entered, it was just Drizlash. Okay.
Well, we didn't wait around to look either. And with that, Tarmogen ties a rope around his waist and hands it off to Fisk first. Or no, well, no, Vasilla not here, but to Vasilla first, and like, how about everybody hold on to that, and I do this the old-fashioned way, and I got to take another jump again. I'm like, I'll leap across, you just hold on to me. Pull me up if I get caught.
Are you sure that's a good idea? Sin says. Those tentacle things look like they meant business.
Taps him up. You're a healthy boy. I'm sure you can hold me back.
Try. God damn it.
I can hang on a second. Why don't we do this? I'm going to. Well, I guess I'll ask the DM first.
What's up?
I have the base step, which is eat. I guess is it is.
Innate talent.
Yeah, innate talent. Does that?
That's gonna count as a spell.
You're on your own.
Your innate talent simply gives you the ability to cast a spell.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to take the step right back into it, tie off, make sure everybody's holding on to this damn rope before he does.
Right. Soon's holding to the rope. Anybody else?
Everybody grab hold of this thing. Come on now.
Sela will grab hold too.
Fisk obviously grabs. Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to
Hold on. Okay,
take
so
another running leap across
give me a
this
moment.
thing. Oh, yeah, no
Varys,
problem.
are you holding as well?
You're muted.
Oh, sorry.
Just look-
Yeah. I'll grab a hold of it.
So I'm putting everybody who's holding onto the rope, like, kind of.
But as he grabs on, Paris says, "This is a terrible fucking idea."
Soon and Vasilla.
You're
can-
right, it is.
Okay. Tom, you doing that lip?
Say again?
You going for it?
I'm going for it.
All right, I'll take that as a yes. I'm taking a leap across, and once again,
Uh-huh. do you
those
want?
tentacles arrive to snatch you out of the air. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Alrighty. At disadvantage or normal?
I think it should be normal. I don't think you have.
Okay. Alright. I'm just making sure.
Right, Tom, you get. I need strength checks from Varys, and everybody else is holding on to the rope. Which I
I'm gonna
believe is-
use an inspiration and do that again.
What's that?
I'm gonna use an inspiration
Okay.
and
go
re-roll it.
ahead.
And that was dexterity.
Ooh.
All right, 24.
And we mark that off.
Tomagen, as you sail through the air, the tentacles like kind of try to latch onto you. Like you feel them slap across your. Actually, do you have a? Evasion is for AOE's, correct?
Yes. Uncanny dodge is for melee.
Okay. Okay.
Uncanny
So
dodge
yeah,
just
unfortunately,
tags
evasion isn't going to factor in here.
Right. No.
You going to take. Let's see. Half. You're going to take 6
6
points of necrotic damage.
Whew.
I get a feeling it could have been way more. But you managed to land across the other side. However, the tentacles latch onto the rope and begin to drag it in, which I need you. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, you have a second to act.
Okay, I'm sailing across. They've got the rope.
So what happens? Like, you have the rope, right? You go sailing
yeah. Well, I mean,
across,
the ropes
they
around
miss
me.
you, but then the tentacles like kind of begin to
They are
use
on
the
the
rope.
rope. Okay, so let me make sure. So I'm on the ground. I just hit the ground on the other side.
Yes.
Is what you're saying? Okay.
Yes. You're like, ha! I made it. Then you get kind of yanked back by the tentacles that are holding onto the rope.
I'm going to try and untie the rope.
Untie or cut?
Whatever's fastest. If I have my, I wouldn't have had. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have had a. Can I get my knife out that fast? My dagger? Just my
I'd say
regular dagger?
you're dexterous enough for that. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I can try and cut it.
What kind of rope is this? Silk
Everything.
rope or regular rope?
This is just regular rope that we've got. Yeah.
Let me just double check something.
Yeah.
Hempen the rope. It has 2 hit points. I'm gonna say you could probably like cut it.
Okay.
No problem. You slash it. Bassoon, Varys, and Vasilla let go of the rope, and the rope gets yanked.
Actually, I was gonna say, once Tarm cuts it on his end, Fisk is gonna cut on his end, so they get like a little tiny piece of it.
You're also cutting the rope.
I'm just cutting whatever's left from him to Tarm, and that's it. Just so they get like 5 feet of it, not all of it.
5, 10. I'd say it'd be 15 because like Tom jumps across.
Oh sure. Whatever it is, they're just not getting all of it.
Because like, yeah, no, I get you. Probably
Denied.
15
You can't even
feet,
have
so
my
the
rope.
rope is shorter now. All right.
All right, and it just went dark for Ptarmigan. I don't see anything. I just know there's a door there. I don't know if that's
How does a
my
bathroom break
game.
sound to you, gentlemen?
Sounds fantastic.
All right, let's call it a 10-minute break just to give
All right.
Mav a little bit more time
Oh
to
yeah,
arrive.
cool.
Actually, call it 15, so Mav has the max amount of time to arrive. Okay, let's see. So. Currently in front of the abyss. Ptarmigan did make it to the other side. However, that did cost you a large part of the road. And that is low. That's darkness. Why don't you give me a perception check?
Absolutely. Sec. Gotta open my character sheet again. God, laptops suck for this. It's coming. There we go. Come on.
$17. As you land on the other side, like you can hear the sound of your landing echoing into the darkness across the corridor. The sound very strange, but it feels like you can hear something. A very faint sound in the darkness.
From the pit?
No. From
No.
behind you.
From well, okay.
To yourself.
Okay. Turn and face that direction. And man, I'm burning through it. I'm just gonna say hello, quietly.
Hello? You hear from the darkness. Is anybody there?
I'm here. And I kind of hush everybody in case anybody's speaking or anything, just so they, I say it loud enough to be heard by them too, on the other side of the chasm. To who am I speaking?
My name is Anya.
Oh, Anya, I'm Tarm. And I'm gonna scooch forward just a little bit. I still don't see anything.
You see something shuffling forward in the darkness. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see. From the darkness emerges a young woman. Like leaning on a staff. She seems visibly injured. Oh, goodness, it's so good to finally see somebody else. My friends and I have been trapped here for so long. Please, can you come and help us? The two of them are incapacitated. Right beyond here. Oh my God, you're real, aren't you? Oh, praise Lathander.
I immediately just kind of perceive what I can from this
Like I
entity.
said, you. Oh, it's. Have you ever smelled smelling salts?
Yes.
Yes, it's like that. It doesn't, as far like your through watering eyes, as far as you can tell, it's not coming from her specifically, but holy fuck, is
Everything.
this place ever desecrated?
But nothing specific from her.
Nope, no, nothing specific from her.
Well, interesting. Just beyond. What is beyond? Beyond what? Beyond the door? Beyond the darkness? What who are you? How long have you
I
been
said
here?
my name is Anya.
And I'm just kind of looking at this door. Just, I'm not really facing her even. I'm like,
Are you trying to open this door?
I'm just curious what's on the other side. You've been here. What's in here?
Oh, nothing good, I can promise.
Well, this whole place.
I mean, I think this might be where the wizards who used to live here stayed. I have a key if you want. She looks to the party and waves to you guys. I'm sorry, there isn't a safe way across. But you could perhaps come from the other side. If you take the western staircase.
Hang on, Anya. Just gotta walk back over, not into the chasm, but next
Please
to the chasm.
don't leave me, sir.
I'm just having a chat here. And I just kind of kneel down, not too close to that edge in case anything comes creaking up at me.
As you lean down. She stumbles on the debris, losing hand, staff, and bumps into you. Tom, I need you to give me an acrobatics check to maintain your balance.
Of course.
18. You managed to maintain your balance. I'm sorry. My legs gave out. I'm sorry. Are you alright? Oh God, that was close.
I kind of step back and just kind of shoot her back, like maybe we should move away from the edge and try and get her to move back away.
Shit.
Right.
Bassoon is looking for something. Bassoon is looking for Bassoon is frantically looking for any hidden passages or something in the walls, aided by Vasilla.
All right, and I kind of at that point.
Don't worry, we're gonna come for you! Vasilla shouts.
I nonchalantly kind of point at, look at Onrim and Fisk, and I'm like, just kind of waving them, kind of like.
It's very difficult to see because it's so damn dark, and with your dark vision being kind of hampered, but they approach you. You can barely make out. You guys can barely make out this young woman next to Tarmogen, who's leaning heavily on his staff. Please, I just want to get out of here.
Many do. And Tarmogen he goes ahead and uses his disengage bonus action and leaps back across the chasm.
Alright, so this unfortunately, disengage. If she was an attacking person, sure, disengage would work on her. Unfortunately, this isn't a melee attack or anything, this is simply an effect that you're triggering when you leap across.
Okay.
At the moment, you don't really have a place to land. So you might.
I'm just leaping. I'm just gonna pile into them. I don't care. I'm just. Yeah.
All right. Give me a dexterity saving throw as those tentacles are gonna come across.
Heck yeah. All right.
$18.
Why is it -1?
Because of exhaustion. You only have a single point.
Oh, that's right. Wait, do I? No, that went away. That should have gone away because I slept with the doll.
I don't know. I'm just stating you what it says on your thing.
Yeah. I'm just
If your last level of exhaustion, then there you go.
My exhaustion is at 0.
Right,
It is at
then,
0.
in that case, that should be an 18.
Anyway.
That passes. You take half of 46. You take 7 points of necrotic damage.
Alrighty.
You begin to feel sickened inside. Fisk, go and give me dexterity saving throw to get out of Tom's way. He literally said he's piling into you. Ow! Okay. Half
Wash
this
the cat.
amongst you. You take 3 and he takes 3. Bludgeoning damage. Wait! Where are you going? You hear her starting to hyperventilate in the dark. Please don't leave me back here. You guys can hear a susurrus in the back. Please. She's freaking out and panicking more and more, reaching out for you guys.
I'm just coldly watching. Are the tentacles even reaching for her?
She's not leaping across.
Oh, okay. So she's just
No! As you guys see a green light begin approaching her. She's holding her back. No! No! Ah! And when it touches her, she just disappears. Seems like she was disintegrated instantly, not even leaving a speck of dust behind.
Just poof. All right. I'm watching this green
The
light.
staff
I'm like,
clatters to the floor.
oh,
The light
it does it?
disappears.
Okay, well, hold on then.
Search them for
Fuck!
secret passages.
Soon and Vasila. Yeah, Bassoon looks sickened and looks at you with anger, Talmadgen. Why didn't you help her? God
There's
damn
no
it, Tom. I
freeing
thought you're
her
supposed to
for-
be a paladin.
I don't think there's anything I can do to free her if she really was what she seemed to be. Or that I cast Mage Hand, see if I can pick up that staff and bring it back over.
Alright. Pick up the staff. With your mage hand. It doesn't seem that the staff is being snatched at.
All right. Open the bag of holding and have the staff planted inside
As
without
you
touching it.
open the bag of holding, as you hold out the bag of holding, go to open it, staff suddenly jumps out of your mage hand and makes an attack. Guys, roll me initiative, please. It seems it's been, who knows, perhaps it's been enchanted with some protective.
Well, of course. Am I selected? Yes.
Oh. This is the wrong friggin' layer.
Damn, Barris.
Right. Alright, Varys, you go first. Staff has initiative 16. I'm just trying to find a good token for it. Varys, the staff is floating in the air. Oh, sorry, before I forget, Tom, could you give me a quick dexterity saving throw to make sure to keep the bag of holding away from the staff's hit? It was trying to hit the
okay.
bag of holding like into the abyss.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you. Wow. Ooh. Dexterity, you said?
Dexterity saving throw.
Come on. There we go.
That succeeds. You managed to.
Whew.
Yeah, that would have been bad. The staff hovers menacingly in the air, crackling with power. Alright, with that, we go to Mr. Varys. You're up.
Alright. I'll run over here. And I'm just gonna try to grab it.
Alright. As you try to grab it, as I said, it is coursing with power. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna use Indomitable and re-roll
What does
that.
Indomitable do again? Okay, so you can. Okay, so that does fail. I did forget to ask you for an athletics check because you're trying to grab what is essentially a combatant. So go ahead.
Which
It's
one do you want me to
essentially
roll?
trying to grapple.
Athletics or Constitution?
Athletics. So I forgot to ask you for the athletics first, and if
Okay.
that hits, then the Constitution
Oh,
goes into
okay.
effect. So we say we don't spend Indomitable until you succeed. with
Unless
the-
I fail the athletics. Okay.
14. 14 unfortunately does not meet the AC. This thing is very quick. You may
Okay.
try again, or you may choose to attack.
I don't want to try again. I don't like this thing. I'm just gonna step away.
Okay. As you step away, it's going to whack you really, really hard. It's going to be a d20 plus 6. 18 plus 6. Okay. You take 2d4 plus 3d8 of lightning damage. So you take 4 plus 12 plus. Hold on, let me double check this. Plus 3. Okay, so overall that's 12 plus 4 plus 3, which
19.
is 19.
Okay.
Do you have anything that reduces lightning damage?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, in that case, we move on to our next contestant. Honorin, you're up.
Where is this thing? Does it have a token? Because I'm not seeing anything.
No, it's between. It was next to Tom. It's right here. Let me see what I can do. I don't know why I don't know why it's not appearing. You should be able to see it. It is on the correct layer. I just double checked.
Nope.
No,
Let
I'm not
me
on
try
it. No.
refresh it. Maybe it's something.
Regardless, I'm not doing anything to it, so it's not next to me. I'm heading towards the stairs.
There we go. Yeah, we see it now.
Okay,
Or I
good.
do.
Put it fly thing. At the moment, it's just 10 feet up, so above the ground. So right here. Okay. It's at 16, so it goes right after Honorim. So Honorim, you're going up the stairs.
Yeah, I just head to the stairs there. That's it.
What? What? Tom, you're about to eat some attacks. I
Shocking.
hope you're not full. Okay. So these are plus 6. 1, 20, natural 1, and 17. I believe the 20 will hit you, but the 17.
20 hits me. I don't think so, no. I think I'm at 17, 18. Yeah, I'm at 18, so, yep. So one hit.
Okay, very nice. What kind of armor are you wearing, by the way? You're wearing a chain shirt, correct?
I have an emerald chain shirt, and that's it armor-wise, and the helmet.
Good. No problem. Okay, so it crackles with like electricity, so you get up on your head. So that's 2d4 plus 3d8 of electricity damage.
What's
Plus an additional 4.
what's that total?
What's that total? Sorry?
Yeah,
That's
that's
6
what,
plus 4. That's 10. That's 17.
17, and that's a melee attack.
That was a melee attack. Yes.
All right, so half that.
That would be you roll round down, so that would be 8. I think.
All right. Ooh,
Yeah, 8.
good God.
Okay. And soon. Oh shit. move over here and he'll try to grapple it himself. Actually, no, he won't try to grapple it because that would break the protection, so never mind. He's smarter than that. He'll say, "Get out of there! I'll take its ire." Then Bassoon kind of like, "Come on, you little wooden bitch! Face me! My head is much harder than his!" I guess I'll have him, let's have him make a persuasion check. Okay, Tom, you up.
Okay. I just got hit really hard, and I hurt. You see, Ptarmigan does his roguish disengage and pushes and dances through everybody. So that's double. So that's 10, 15, and he's right behind Honorum. So 20, 25. He gets right behind Honorum. Actually puts himself between Honorum and the stick. And yeah, that's gonna be my move.
Alright, no problem.
He's like, "Get the hell out of here, everybody."
Honor him as you move over there. A green beam flashes from the hood. Green beam flashes from the darkness towards you.
Towards Honorum?
Towards Ptarmigan. Did I say Honor?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was confused. Okay,
Oh, my bad.
that's right.
Except for some reason, let me see. It should load now. Let me see. You already used your reaction, correct?
No, I just moved.
Oh, I thought you used your reaction to have the damage from the melee attack. Oh, but then your turn started. My bad.
Right.
Right.
That's okay.
Okay. Okay. Make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Come on. Oh.
Ooh. No bueno. Okay, that would be. You are now, like, Ptarmigan, you are now poisoned.
Okay.
You are, which means you have disadvantage on skills and attacks. Whew. Oh boy.
Two icons. What's going to be?
I'm sorry, I forgot I was supposed to roll the attack first. But there you go. Okay.
So that's,
Another green beam comes out of darkness, shooting out and hitting Bassoon this time. Ugh, in surprise. These attacks are with advantage because they are made from the darkness. So technically I should roll to see if there would have been an advantage for the first one. No. So we'll just use that for Bassoon. That'll be a 25 against Bassoon, who takes 21 poison damage. Then a third one on, let's see, who's close there. Yeah, this one will hit you again, Ptarmigan. 25 and 23 poison damage. I believe that brings you down, Ptarmigan.
I am down. Ptarmigan is on the ground.
This one is not poisoned. It's green around the gills. Okay. Priscilla. Fuck! Tom! Priscilla will go and grab you and use all of her movement to bring you back upstairs. She can move at half speed because you are a medium creature, so this is as far as she can move. However, she will put herself in front of you, so to provide you as much protection as she can. Fisk.
Fisk is gonna stand up. And he's going to try and just swing down on top of this thing. His leg and just crack it.
Not the staff. $19 well hit, 21 well hit. However, as I said, the staff is crackling with power. Touching it is ouch. So it's gonna be because you're only touching it momentarily. I'm going to say that's half of this damage. So that's going to be an 8 and 6 lightning damage. Fisk, if you have any way to have that.
Nope.
Feel your protection phase. Anything else?
How's it looking?
It's looking pretty bad.
Fine.
It's made of sturdy, tough wood, and it's a magical item, but you're breaking it. You are pretty friggin' magical yourself. You ain't no slouch. Okay. Anything else on your turn, Fisk?
Yeah, I'm gonna use a key point and hit it again.
Okay. 29 hits. 10 plus 7. Okay. It falls to the ground and begins to, and then boom, explodes. I need a dexterity 7 throw from Fisk and Bassoon.
Last thing I do is I just grab both sides of it, just crack it on my knee.
Bassoon fails, and Fisk succeeds. Actually, Duncan, if you could please give me dexterity 7 throw as well. It's a 10-foot aura, and you were being hit by the turn order for me. Apologies. 10-foot explosion, not aura. Very nice. Alright. In that case, you guys take half of this in lightning damage. So that's 10, and I believe 0 for Fisk. 10 to Duncan, and 20 to Bassoon. Bassoon. Delight Fisk. Anything else in your turn?
I'm gonna shout to the others. Push forward. You can't go back. And that's it.
Duncan, well.
So we're still in initiative?
Yes, it seems that there is some kind of hidden enemy on the other side, at least some kind, because they shot rays of sickness from the darkness.
Gotcha. Okay, in that case, Duncan can't, no, he can't cast spells, is going to book it and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And so Ptarmigan's too far away for me to. Is Vasilla still holding him, right?
Yeah, Vasilla's still holding him. She's
So I could reach Ptarmigan? I just want to do a medicine check to stabilize him. I have nothing else to do right now because I can't cast spells.
Yeah, if you can get next to him, then you can do it. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Is that if that's all my movement, and if Vasilla was carrying.
Oh, I see. You know what? Vasilla will spend her reaction to move him to. Come on, Baldman, do something.
And I'm gonna be like, okay, I got this. I'm gonna use a bardic inspiration on myself just in case.
Okay.
And then, is it a medicine check?
A medicine check to stabilize. He is poisoned as well, so that's not good.
Woo!
At 20.
Right, he's stabilized. However, he's still poisoned. So he's going to start dying again on his next turn.
Right, but that's all I can do. I can't cast a spell into the darkness. I had to run, so that's gonna end my turn.
No, that's a good turn. All right. Ferris, you're up.
I guess I'll run up with the rest of the crew up here. I'm not leaving him looking
Ferris,
like that.
before you take your first step, you hear something in your head. Pesky wenches, aren't they? They can see. For most things here, the dark is nothing. I can help you. You and your friends won't survive for long without it.
And who is this? Who are you?
A friend.
Well, friend, you can go suck a bag of dicks. And he's gonna run over here. 5, 10, 15, 20. And stand up here next to
You hear a
Harmage and say,
chuckle in your mind as the connection fades. And what sounds like in the darkness. Alrighty.
and I
Onward.
will end my turn.
Oh, sorry, Varys. Go ahead.
No, I'll end my turn, yeah.
Alright. Honorin, you're up.
I don't see anything.
It's really, really friggin' dark.
I got that eye that allows me to see twice as far. Does that help at all? My special seeing eye?
Give me a perception check. Essentially, you're going to be taking your action to make a special search attempt. 27, I forgot you friggin' Hawkeye. Let me see. Like, you open your third eye and you feel it strain. You feel it strain with effort. A terrible migraine coming on, but you forcefully pierce the darkness. You cannot really see. You can't really see them, but you can sort of sense their arcane presence. 3 entities standing 65, 75, and 85 feet away from you. You can't sense their you can't see them precisely, but you can sense their rough location. Seems that they're what's attacking you here in the darkness. Anything else, Kev?
Yeah, I'm going to guesstimate the middle one.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Fireball.
There it-
Okay. I know you can't see exactly, but I believe you should still be able to point the arrow where you'd like it to happen.
Right.
Did you use the arrow to point it where you'd like it to go?
Where did you say I saw those?
These said 60, 75, and 85, I think.
Okay, I'll try and hit the 75. That's 40 feet, so might be some collateral damage, but
So the closest ones are you?
No,
So-
the middle one, whatever, is 75 feet. You said there was one?
75. Okay, so
65,
like, tell me-
75, and 85?
So use your arrow like to over there. No problem. All right, a red dot materializes from your finger, and an explosion leaves the darkness. You hear a screech of anger. Go ahead and roll the damage.
What's a ones and twos? Boo.
Can't really see them, so I'm going to roll the 37 in Hush Hush Land. Okay. Thank you. They sounded more angry than hurt, but they did sound hurt.
So did that, the light, did that do anything? Was anybody else able to see what was
Oh, that's a good question. Let me see here.
pretty big burst of light there for a second?
Yeah, no, that's true. Okay. For a moment, this is what you see. You got it?
Screenshot? Yep, we're good.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you see three. You see like these three women, and actually, you know what? I'm going to show you their token. Here they are.
Oh. My
Each of
tokens.
them is wearing like these eye mask, like with the eyes sort of sewed, in like these honed headdresses with dead rat fetuses hanging from them. Okay, very well done, Honor.
And I will move back. There we go.
Right, the fences from as well. At the end of your turn?
Yep.
Soon is. Alright. So fuck it. Fuck it. It's going to take a running leap. But he will like blood rage as he does to wreath himself in flames. Okay, and let's see, that means saving throws. The tentacles predictably do that. That's a 5 on Bassoon, however. The tentacles need to give me a con save on that. Succeed. Alrighty. Soon screams in frustration as he's swallowed by the darkness. And Tomogen, you take. Let's see. Tomogen, you take 1 to 6 points of poison damage, which is 4. And you're no longer stabilized, and you begin dying once again. However, it is your turn currently. What would you like to do? If you recall, we have the system where, like, move, you can use half your movement. Crawl, 1 exhaustion level, bonus action, 2 action, 3.
I'm still down.
You
If
can
I
act.
took damage, yeah, I'm down. I'm down again.
No, I know, but I know it's been a while, but we have a system where you can still act when you're down. It just costs you exhaustion.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I can act when I'm down. Okay.
You can, it just costs you exhaustion.
Okay, I will take the exhaustion, and I will use my 5 hit points pool, 5 of my hit point pool for Leon that I've still got, and I'm going to get rid of my own poison.
Technically, that won't stabilize you, but I will say that it does.
Well, yeah, that's I'm not worried about stabilizing yet. I want to get rid of the poison so it doesn't keep happening.
I understand. So
So yeah,
that's
and that's
3
that's
levels
totally
of
okay
exhaustion.
and fair.
Yeah, you just got, but you're no longer poisoned.
Okay, all right. So
So make sure to check that on
okay.
your sheet. It should be in
Yep,
one of the resource boxes. And you're no longer poisoned. Like, you still have a bonus action move. Anything else, Tom?
I'm looking at something to see. I don't know if this is an action or not. That's an action. So I can't do that. I'm not going to run anywhere alone. So I just stand up.
You can't stand
kinda-
while you are at 0 HP.
Oh, okay. Yeah. In that case, yeah. No, that's it. That's all I do.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. And let's see. Three rays of sickness will spatter upon you. One will try to hit you again. This is with advantage, however. You do have soft cover from Duncan.
Okay.
So let's see. On Tomogen. So let me see. What's your AC? That's 18. Soft cover is +2, which gives you a 20, which is not enough. I need another Constitution saving throw, please.
Alrighty.
Yes, he is.
And whatever. That's a disadvantage at this point.
Is it disadvantage? No, not yet.
Okay. All right.
It's,
so
but it is with a -2. So that
Okay, so-
is a 16 minus 2 is 14. You are poisoned once again. I'm sorry.
All right. That's okay.
I would have recommended moving away.
Oh, I see. Yeah. All right. I didn't realize I could still in range.
Yeah.
Okay.
No way. However, you did reset like all your any death saves and such, so that's good. All right. A second attack on Honorim. 26 Honorim. I believe that hits.
Yep.
Con save, if you please. And the last one will be at Fisk. Ooh, that's a crit. Fisk, that will be 25 points of poison damage, and in the con save, Honorim, you are poisoned.
Okay, is this different than the poison condition? Because that's just disadvantage on rolls.
It's a little bit, let's see.
A little bit.
Yeah,
A little bit different. Okay.
it's a little bit different. It's a particularly potent. By base, the spell doesn't deal 3d. These are poison witches. Probably not here for something, also. Poison condition. Okay. Fisk, you are not poisoned because you are one death kitty. Okay, that's their turn. Scylla is going to fuck and rush you upstairs. Fisk, you are.
Still reeling from that last hit. Fisk is gonna look around, look up the stairs, kind of shake his head, look at the door, and then look at the pit. He's gonna yell out to the others. It's a test of courage. And I'm going to jump in.
Well, as you attempt to do so, Javier is going to try to stop you. Give me a wisdom. I believe. What did we say? I believe it's an opposed wisdom save. Yeah. Because you're not in that room anymore, so he can speak to you. That's 12. Let me see. I believe Zaviel's modifier is a +6. So let me roll 20. That's a 12. Okay. Let me think. This is kind of like a grapple. So a grapple, the initiator breaks the AC because it means it beats. Defensively, he's the initiator because he's trying to attack you. So he wins. Fisk, as you like try to do that. Stop! Guys, here Fisk shouts that as his eyes switch to gold. Yeah. You would kill us both, fool. That is not the test of courage.
What is it? Speak.
It's likely whatever test these wizards had for their neophytes did not involve throwing themselves into an abyss that likely didn't exist when the temple still functioned. Because Zaviel is technically still within control. He's going to turn you around. Actually, no. He's going to take one of his darts because he already broke it, and he's going to go ahead and make me attacks as Zaviel with some darts to throw at roughly where you think those places are. This would be attacks with disadvantage. And just show me with an arrow where you think you might want to hit.
Here.
What?
Well,
Tuck.
here. And just straight back that way.
Right. Tuck. It sounds like they're hitting stone. Like this. Zaviel relinquishes control back to you. Think. Servants of evil often use deception and lies to attain their goals.
Bonus action. Nope.
You okay?
Nope. I can't do that. Bonus action healing word. If I can.
Healing
Nope.
ward, you said?
Nope, can't do that. That's a leveled spell, and I attacked, so that's my turn. Oh,
I mean, healing ward is a bonus action. You are capable of doing it if you wish.
but it's a leveled spell, which means that because I attacked, you can't also cast a leveled spell.
Says who? If it's an action and the bonus action, you can attack and cast a leveled spell. I think you might be thinking of casting 2 leveled spells in the same turn.
Yeah, you can melee attack and then cast a leveled spell. No problem.
That's the best thing about healing ward is that it's a bonus action heal.
Cast healing word on top.
On top? Okay,
Mhm.
go ahead. Right, I'll say this happens in the second level, in the first level, not the guys are, because Tom and Priscilla are technically upstairs. Just keeping you in the map for the sake of it. So Fisk, go ahead and roll that healing ward healing, and in the meantime, Duncan, you're up.
Just can see that Fisk, for the first time since you've known him, is visibly getting stressed, frustrated, and angry.
Dunk.
Alright. So, to see what's going on, let's see, we got one. So I don't see Bassoon or Norum. 5, 10, 15, 20. So there's a Norum. Go back 25, 30. Shit. I guess there's not much I can do.
At this point, Duncan, aside from you and Vasilla, all of your compatriots broke the defense on themselves.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to drop, because I don't have to see for mass healing words, so it's everybody within 30 feet.
Ooh. God, bots are so cool.
So I can get everybody from where I'm at, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Then you hear Duncan, you see him just stand up a little straighter, if you can see him, and say, I'm done with this. You guys are about to bring up the old me, and I'm going to cast
One second, sorry. Mass Healing Word does say that you can see.
Mass Cure Wounds, I'm sorry.
Oh, Mass Cure Wounds. Okay.
Yeah, let me put it into the chat.
Yeah, no, Mass Cure Wounds doesn't seem to specify that you can see.
And I'm trying to figure out how to cast this leveled. Because I'm doing it at 6th level.
You're using D&D Beyond, right?
No, I'm using my sheet.
Oh, cool. In that case, if you go to your main page there,
Yep.
you should have Mass Cure Wounds as an
action, yes.
And then it should get a little pop-up that says, cast at what level?
Gotcha.
There we are. Oh my god.
So I can go up to 6 people. I'm pretty good, so who needs it?
What?
Yes.
Yeah, obviously Tarm,
I do.
Varys, Fisk. Is Vasilla okay?
Priscilla is mostly okay.
Then
She's the
Norm, are you
healthiest
okay?
looking out of everybody and yourself.
Norm, are you okay?
No, I'm not.
Okay, 23 points. Is Bassoon okay?
Can't see him. You have no idea where the hell he is.
If he's within 30 feet, he would get it. So I'm just saying I get up to 6. I'll take the 23 for me as well,
Sure.
then. So if he can get it, he can get it.
I gotcha.
And that'll end my turn. And you guys just see like a wave of like frosty mist emanate out, and you feel the healing of my magical sultry flute playing. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Varys, you're up.
Okay. Varys is gonna say to himself, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck's going on? And he's gonna walk up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, stand next to Honorim and say, Honorim, you going over there?
Nope. Not with everyone taking off.
Okay. Alright. Fair enough. So I will go 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I will... actually, before I leave, I'm going to touch Honorim with my wand, the mace. So that is a...
I'm full health, basically.
Oh, you're full health? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I saw it. Sorry, I thought I saw. Okay, I'll come
Yeah.
back up here. And then I will use my action to run all the way up here. And then Fisk is looking rough, I guess. So then I will...
Fisk? Yeah, I'd say he's looking pretty rough.
so that would have
Well,
been
not as rough as
5, 10,
before.
15, 20, 25. Okay, then I will...
He's
That's
still
not
bloody.
bonus.
He's still pretty rough compared to...
Yeah. With my bonus action, I'll touch Fisk, and so that is a... You roll a... Do I roll or does he roll?
You roll.
I
With
roll.
a healer.
1d. What is that? 2d6.
Alrighty. Honorim, on your next turn, are you intending to move up?
Maybe.
Okay. Because you're coming right up. Oh, God. Okay. You heal for an additional 9, Fisk. Anything else, Varys?
No.
No problem. Honorim, you're up.
All right. So Enormant is very intelligent, right? He's able to connect ideas in ways that lesser minds simply can't. There's probably very few humans that have achieved this level of intelligence. Can I burn a fate point to figure out what the fuck we're supposed to do here?
Absolutely. Now, when you say what the fuck we're supposed to do here, do you mean in terms of
The test of courage, what is it? Basically, what
Right.
are we supposed to be doing here?
you are an intelligence person, and you are burning a fate point, so I'm going to give you a little bit more than you asked for. Think to yourself, these wizards had, like they built up this temple to hold powers, and they had like all these neophytes. But then, like there's this big abyss here. It stands to reason the test of courage was constructed before the abyss was there. It stands to reason the abyss has nothing to do with the test of courage, and whatever the test of courage was or is, you don't know what. You have no idea if you're very certain that it has nothing to do with the abyss and that it is a dangerous thing here in the temple. You also connect to yourself like, hey, wait a minute, that woman from earlier, that wasn't a disintegrate spell that hit her. She went, because even that leaves a pile of ash behind. She went invisible. This was all a trick. She's likely one of the witches that are blasting you guys right now. Another thing is, you recall from the map, the rough drawing you got from Mordenkainen, that there was another arm to get to this level. So it's possible that it would be it may be worthwhile to check whether that place is more accessible than this one, as well as the top. There would seem to be a space behind the large statue that you faced earlier. Lastly, those tentacles only attacked people passing. They didn't attack the staff that was there. Perhaps blocking the perception of what's coming above them would assist. Would probably come in useful there. Additionally, it definitely you did get the hint, the free information from one of the entities that a lot of things here live in darkness and have absolutely no problem with any darkness whatsoever. Which seems these witches are using to their advantage in this regard. They seemed very barbaric in their appearances, so you're putting two and two together, they're likely associated with the barbarians serving Father Tushan as well. However, if they're only casting these rays of sickness on you, like they didn't put any fireballs or anything like that, they're likely, not that adept in magical arts.
Yeah,
what
the
you
level.
would call hedge mage.
All right. So I am poisoned.
Well, croissant. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check as well. It's called a bonus action. Usually knowledge checks are bonus actions.
That
13, that's going to be more than enough. You recognize the spell as Ray of Sickness, and you know that the poison from Ray of Sickness does not last indefinitely. Even though... Is this your first turn? Yeah. So let me give you a 1d6 here. I forgot to do that. There you go. Take 5 points of poison damage. But at the end of your next turn, the poison will disappear.
All right. So cluing into all that, I'm going to 20 run back up the stairs, and I'm going to verbal diarrhea all this that just came into the mind. But multiple ways possibly we can get down, and then if we did a wall of force or something, maybe it can't come up, but I don't think they're very powerful, and it's not the test is somewhere else, and it just all comes out.
All right.
Temujin, you're able. Right, Temujin, it's now your turn. You take a 1d6, and you have 1 turn of poison left.
Alright.
You take 4 points of poison damage, but fortunately for you, you're no longer within dire
Yeah.
straits. What would you like to do?
Let me do this.
If Duncan were to move before the witches, I would have ended the turn order, but
Right.
you get to technically aim at him, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Temujin's kind of just putting himself back together. He just came back from the dead, essentially. So yeah, and he's gonna wait. He's gonna hold an action in case he needs to help somebody. But yeah, that's. I pretty much don't have anything that contributes to this except for paying attention.
Sure. Alright, in that case, it's their turn. Duncan, I'm afraid. Pop, pop, pop. You're the only target available. As they're going to move to the edge, actually.
Oh,
you can see them a
crap.
little. Actually, you can't because you're human. The light doesn't reach quite that much. That's going to be 25, 22, and 18, Duncan. I believe.
Yeah, those all hit. I got a 16 armor class.
16? Okay. Remind me to fix your thing, 'cause it's just 13. Alright, so that's going to be 19, 16, and 14. I'm going to need 3 con saves. That's a fail. So you don't need to worry about the other ones. Actually, no, do all the other ones. Let's see if it lasts longer or not. 17 passes, 11 fails. Okay, thank you. That is 20, 30 plus 19 is 49 points of poison damage to you.
Okay, hey, accountant, what's 80 minus 49? Is it 31? Am I right?
What was it? 18?
80 minus 49?
Minus?
31.
It's 31, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you click the click your token, then click the green bubble where it says your HP.
Oh,
Then
gotcha.
Type in minus 49 and press enter. It'll automatically do the math for you.
Okay. I'm just still catching up to roll 20, so
Hey, no
You
problem.
guys- I think you guys hear Duncan just retch like he's about to vomit.
Okay. I guess we'll use the turn order right up until so Vasilla is already up there along with Fisk. I'm going to assume that you guys are not planning to go back downstairs for now.
No, no, we're not.
Oh Jesus! Oh, that's sorry.
Holy
I
cow.
just got back. Oh man,
Damn.
I was swimming down there. That
Sorry, I
shit
need
was
to turn
crazy.
down the vol. I don't know why you're so damn high. I'm going to
I
turn
just
down-
did a really loud laugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had to
Okay,
squeegee that motherfucker for a while, but I live.
Let me see. Fisk, UK, going to Duncan. Or is there anything you'd like to do on your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down, grab him, and just pull him up the stairs.
No problem. Right, Duncan. Alright, so you take let's see, 1 to 6 points of poison damage, and you have only 1 turn of poison damage left. Varys, do you have anything that you'd like to do about their poison?
Yeah, I'm just curious. I just realized I have 90 feet because I have the owl eyes, and I already have dark vision, so I technically have 90 feet of dark vision. Can
The
I
owl eyes
see?
need to be activated.
Oh, Okay, then as a bonus action, I will activate my tattoo. I mean, I've already attuned to it, so I guess I have to activate it with the bonus action.
Yes,
And now,
sir.
do I happen to see anything across this chasm?
So, because the way the darkness here works, it kind of halves like distance and light. So I'll give you 45 feet. I think you'll need to move, unless you can see already. I think you'll need to move closer.
No, I just wanted to see if they had somehow come across. So I'm good.
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, then I will touch Duncan with my wand, and that's 2d6, and that goes down to that actually should stay there. And then, is there anybody who's dead right now, or like out?
No one's dead.
Yeah.
People are injured, but no, I don't believe anybody's dead.
Bassoon.
Oh,
Maybe.
Bassoon is missing in action. He could be dead, but you guys are currently just mostly worried about yourselves, I feel, at the moment.
Okay, so Duncan, that 7 was for you, by the way. I don't know if you picked up on that. And then that will end my turn. Actually, no, wait. Is there a door? I can't remember how we got in here.
So basically, you guys are staircase going upstairs. I just need to, let me see. So here's what it is. Unarmed, 1d6 poison damage, and you're no longer poisoned. Tamagen, 1d6 poison damage, you're no longer poisoned.
Alright.
And I believe the last person who was poisoned was Duncan?
Yeah.
Duncan, 1d6, and you're no longer poisoned. I'm going to turn it away and move you guys back to the first floor.
That was fucking brutal.
That's on.
Now, this
Oh,
is where that
shit.
statue is.
Yeah.
Is it acting? Is it doing anything?
What is, sorry?
The statue, the big statue in here.
Statue turns its head to you guys, but your blood still sloshes in the bowl beneath. It seems that, for the time being, the sacrifice you have made has prevented this, or what? Not sure how it works, but it seems that that it doesn't want to attack you at the moment. However, you guys do know that, judging by what was told to you, the protection is gone.
Okay.
Here's an idea. Can we get somewhere? Can we make it first of all back to the room, and take a break, or if we can't make it that far, maybe Honorum can wrap us all in a wall of force and we can take a little break somewhere. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Well, we could leave. We could actually leave the temple, I think. I mean, we got the bat guy waiting for us, but if we can get by him, from there it's open to the exit, I believe.
Don't we have to go
But we
to
have-
get out? Don't we have to go past the giant statue in the middle of the room? That, like,
Yeah, that's
gives me like 50 points of damage every time it does something.
well, if we can get past that, though, that's what I'm saying. Is we get past that somehow, which there's still ways, maybe.
You guys look over at Duncan, who's just like green and covered in vomit, not looking good.
We are here for a reason. We have not yet found what we require. We cannot leave. It's fool's talk.
Say we gotta stay, we gotta stay. But We gotta rest.
We cannot let Bassoon's sacrifice be in vain. It must be avenged.
He may still be in here somewhere. We don't know if he's dead. I
So,
refuse to believe it until I have to.
I don't remember the path back to the room where it seemed where we had there were beds that were actually in the room, and food magically appeared. If you remember.
I'm game.
It sounds like you could use some help. You hear in your head, Duncan. What do you say now? Maybe if your personality was a little bit better, you could maybe find a way around that statue upstairs. What do you say? Let me make you a king.
You're muted.
So that's in my head, DM?
That is in your head.
Okay, I'm gonna try to respond in my head.
I
I don't wish to be a king.
Oh, it's just a turn of phrase. I simply mean you'll be great. Whatever it is you do. You have so much potential.
But I'm stuck here.
You don't have to be. I can help. And all you need to do is accept my gift. Look at them.
Orba's gift.
I told you already. I'll enhance you. Your force of personality, your presence will be amplified.
There's always a catch.
That will also improve your magic power. You'll be able to lie and persuade the greatest among us, as well or better as Strahd himself. Imagine talking in circles around a being hundreds of years older than you. Imagine returning to the academy, becoming its head. Imagine being as more famous than the greatest bards the realm has ever known. Move aside, follow. Here comes Duncan.
And you can get us out of here.
You can get you out of there. If you accept my gift.
Very well. But I'm saying this in my head so nobody else can hear it.
Come back to my crystal.
I can't do that.
From the witches. They will not deceive you. Touch my crystal. And say that you accept.
I'm afraid if I go back down there, I will die, and I cannot risk my companions.
I will not let you die.
And now I'll say out loud.
Why would I bother to fool you into killing yourself now? I have nothing to gain from it. There's no nourishment I can gain from within this crystal. You're Duncan's will tell you no. I'm sure a man such as yourself can think for himself, however. You are their elder by much, much more. You are wiser and have more life experience. You know what you're doing. You know what you can do. Look at how broken they are. Body, soul. They rely on you. Don't you owe it to them to at least try?
I'm gonna try to close my mind off to the voice.
Fine. That way. I'll be around when you change your mind. Does it feel like you succeeded? More like it sensed you attempting it, and it's like, well, whatever. I need you.
And then I think Duncan's just gonna try to look at the group and see if anybody noticed he was having a conversation with in his head, and then just kind of sit down on the ground a little bit and try to rest, hoping nobody noticed.
I think Fisk would have noticed. Fisk would recognize that. He won't say anything.
I mean, Duncan, you want him to notice, so would you? This is a
I
kind
think
of a
at-
gray zone here for me, because Fisk is very sharp sensed, but you're just standing there not really saying or doing anything, so there isn't something that goes, yes, this man is speaking to voices in his head. So we can have them say yes, he succeeds, if you'd like, Duncan, or we can say he has to roll an insight.
I think that the moment when I was saying I look around hoping nobody noticed is because I'm so screwed up and hurt right now that I wasn't really trying to mask.
No problem.
So
I
I would have tried to, except that I'm so hurt, I wasn't thinking clearly to mask.
Absolutely no problem.
So maybe I was like muttering under my breath and kind of like looking over my shoulder as I accepted the deal, and then I found out I had to go back. So now I'm still thinking about it. So I might have glanced over my shoulder for a second.
Alright. So Fisk, you say you don't say anything?
Right now? Not right now.
Well, Scylla punches a wall in frustration. Doesn't say anything. Oh fuck, sorry. Scylla, you're already there. My apologies.
Yeah, no, but I was gonna say she is fucking down. She lost her buddy, bro. She lost her buddy.
He tried to jump over the abyss, got tentacled, and it's unclear what happened to him. If he's dead, if he's even in an even lower level. What?
I hope we get a Bassoon the White reveal. I really I miss him, man. I miss him.
Bassoon comes
Just
in,
comes
he's
back
talking-
as an artificer with like 25 intelligence.
He's like a giant glow stick.
He's an artificer. He still just hits things.
I have made this electro hammer. Boom.
Yeah. All right. As the silence, as you guys kind of catch your breath, trying your best to maintain your composure. Honor it. You hear a voice in your head. Well. So, your intelligence was unequal to the task, it seems. Perhaps we've overestimated. We recognize it as the voice of Drizlich. I thought you were an equal to yourself. Perhaps not. Perhaps it is your power that's lacking. Just don't know about the situation. I think you could use me. there's... I mean, think about it logically. You are a man of logic. What is there to lose?
I'm gonna try and push him out of my mind.
We'll come back. We have nowhere to go, anyways. Not without further sacrifice. I get the feeling it was less that you succeeded and more that he withdrew willingly. Alright. It seems the party is kind of catching their breath right now. Do you guys want to take a short rest and say that you're spending the next hour there? Or do you guys plan to do something else?
Yeah, we could do that. I could cast the tiny hut. We can rest for an hour, use some hit dice, and then recoup.
Okay.
Gentlemen, thoughts?
Sounds good to me. I mean,
I'm down to rest because I'm really, really hurt. And I'll do a Song of Rest, DM, for an extra 1d8 for anyone rolling hit die.
sooner or later, we're gonna have to take a full rest. But I'm down with a short rest. What are these numbers for?
Duncan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm taking some too.
You're not certain when it happened. Honorim and Fisk, you notice it first. Someone is lighting the candelabras. See an elderly gentleman in his middle ages, or just on the wrong end of them. He looks to be a warrior. A red pendant hangs from his neck. He looks at the party and smiles. Ah, well. That was fun. Guys recognize the voice, though the face is different. It seems far more human, far older than what you know him. This is unmistakably Strahd von Savage. And this is where we'll end tonight's session of the Curse